Hi, this is my 2013 F700GS. I thought I'd share some of the accessories and parts that I put on this new BMW. Let's start from the front and work our way to the back. Up front on the headlight lamp covers I put the C. Bailey's aircraft plastic guards. They're not as ugly as the big metal ones, which I'm sure they work great, but they'll work fine for me. Also, the TourTech taller windscreen. I went with the tint, mainly for the looks. It looks really good on the bike. I can see over the windshield at nighttime or in daytime, whatever, so I can see fine. I can see through it fine too. Also, I put the TourTech hand guards and spoilers for hand protection. Brake reservoir guard by TourTech, which I had powder coated matte black. Okay, let me move around over here, and we've got the TourTech foam grips, grip covers. Takes a little vibration out of it, a little more comfort for the long haul. Also, I've got my Nuvi 550 Garmin. It's a waterproof GPS. I've used it on my Harley for the last couple of years. It works great. I also use the ram mount bicycle mount hardware and cradle. Show you, let's see if you can see this. My phone takes a little bit to adjust. The cradle, the mounting hardware was like 25 bucks from Ram Mount. Very inexpensive. And you can see it goes on quickly. Also, there's a little bit of cushion for vibration. It's worked, like I said, it worked on my Harley for the last couple of years, so I'm very happy with it. Powerlit adapter for my GPS and other cell phone items, which I store or put in my Wolfman tank bag, which I got at Revzilla.com. They are very nice bags. Place for a map, all that stuff. You can look up that stuff on the internet. Okay, let's work our way down the bike here, and I went with the SW Motec crash bars. As you can see, very easy to install. I also went with the cruising pegs for the long trips, getting across, on the highway runs to get to your mountain areas or scenic areas, wherever. Okay, I should have washed this thing. I went with the Alt-Rider skid plate, which they do recommend. I use the 3M protective film. I put it on the front. It works really good. It's to help keep the chips out of the aluminum. It gets chipped up, and you peel it off and put another coat of it on there. I cut out the extra plastic just for the ventilation. It was a great idea. I believe TourTech actually suggested it. But okay, also I went with the TourTech shifter lever, folding back just in case tip her over. Hope I don't. Also, I have the larger side stand foot. As you can see, it's a little bigger. You get a little soft ground. Maybe it rained and don't want your bike sinking in, tipping over. It wasn't that expensive. Okay, let's move back up on the bike. Oh, I forgot one really good feature of this bike is my high dollar cruise control. So clamp on cruise control, cruising down the road, your hand gets tired, rest. Oh yeah, baby. Anyway, 20 bucks, crank it off, away you go. It's nice. Okay, let's move further back on the bike. I don't know if many of you rode the BMW, but their stock seat is not real comfortable. Got on Craigslist. I found this Sergeant seat for 275 bucks for a person that did not like it, which to my benefit, because I love it. It's very comfortable. Also, let's move our way back. This F700GS BMW came from the factory with your luggage mount hardware already on this package. This package came with all kinds of stuff. We won't go there. You can do that online with BMW.com. Anyway, my point is, the hardware was already on here, so I went with the BMW hard cases, and I will say they are very tough. They're very, very tough. For the type of riding that I'm going to do, they'll work just fine. Extend. Give you a little extra storage, which is nice, very nice feature. It flips down, they're lockable, very nice feature. And like I said, you can look that stuff up on BMW.com. Okay, at the bottom of this pile of stuff is the TourTech luggage rack, which did not have pre-drilled holes for my Rotopacks. So Alt-Riders, theirs does. About the same price, so it doesn't really matter. I had to drill 2 holes, no big deal. The Rotopacks, I got 1 gallon Rotopacks on here. You can look that up on Rotopacks.com. You can do multiple things with the Rotopacks. On top of this, which is normally down here because I use this moto-centric tail bag for my daily use. I got my registration, insurance card, gloves, some tools, you know, all your everyday stuff. It works out very nice. It was not really expensive. I think I got it from Revzilla, or I don't know, sure. I have to edit this part. Okay, let's move on. The other thing I did to this bike was I put a 17-tooth sprocket on the front. No, I didn't. I did a 16-tooth. Edit. One of the things I did on this bike was I put a 16-tooth sprocket on. It comes stock with a 17-tooth sprocket. The BMW is geared very high, so I just basically geared it down for the hills and the trails, that kind of stuff. Okay, I think I got the bike covered. I'm going to put these Hiding Out K60s on for my Colorado trip. Got those through Revzilla.com. Also, I get a lot of my accessories, mainly like your helmets and gloves, and I mean, they got really good prices, free shipping. So there's the Revzilla.com plug. Anyway, hopefully they'll send me a free gift or something, a t-shirt like Anthony wears. Anyway, that covers the bike, and hope you enjoyed. Thanks.